Hey, I have a question for you. What completeness means to you? Yes, feeling complete. Well, in today's episode, I will share with you what does it mean for me, feeling complete as my top priority, my top value. More about that right after the intro. Welcome to the Day One Journey, episode 145. Cha-ching. Yes. Well, what does it mean to you? Feeling completeness. Remember, this is still me sharing with you the journey towards my priorities. This is still the priority series, which is not only about what we want the most, but it is about what we want more. Yes, what we want more than other things. For example, right now I'm sharing with you my journey towards my top value, my top priority, completeness, feeling completeness. But when I share with you that this is my top value, my top priority, I mean that I value that more than other things. For example, I value love, growth, contribution, but I value completeness more than these. I value completeness more than love. You'd see, it's pretty easy to say, yeah, love is important for me, contribution is important for me, making a difference is important for me, adventure, certainty, uncertainty, all these values. It's easy to say that everything is important for you. The tough question, the challenging question is, what is important for you more than other things? Not just knowing your values, but knowing them with the order of priorities. Because in life, as I saw in my life, when you have conflicts, knowing your priorities can help you make better decisions. This is what this series is about. Priority series is about understanding what's more important for us than other things. Well, it takes us time to understand that. That's why I'm showing you the journey towards understanding what's most important for me, and more than that, what's more important for me. So the top value, as I shared with you, is completeness, feeling complete, feeling whole, which is being true to myself and doing my best. Being true to myself, doing my best. Doing my best in the sense of my ability, pushing myself, extending my capabilities, knowing what I can do, what I'm capable of doing, regardless of how I feel about that, regardless if it's comfortable or not, and pushing myself. That's the meaning for me to feel completeness. But how does it feel like inside? This is what I'm sharing with you in this episode. And that might be a little bit surprising for you. Maybe 10 years ago, I would say that my top value would be happiness. And with that state of mind I had 10 years ago, I might anticipate that completeness would feel like, as my top priority, would feel like exciting and thrilling, and but it is not. I give you an example. Let's say I have some competition, I have some goal I want to conquer, and I got it. So when I get the trophy, when I understand I won the competition, I will probably feel completeness. But that completeness won't be the only feeling there, because there will be excitement, there will be some happiness going on. Does it make sense for you? Does it make sense to you? So let's say I won the competition, so I feel completeness. But all the exciting part It's not the completeness, it's something else. It's completeness with more things. However, in this episode, I want to share with you, what does it mean to me, completeness? How does it feel? So I want to isolate that from the other emotions, from the other probably positive emotions I'm getting while winning the competition. So as I shared with you last episode, for me, completeness is whether I lost or won, whether I was losing or winning. It's not about the results, it's about the effort. For me, when I've done my best, doing my best is about the effort, pushing myself to the extent of my abilities. So let's look at the same scenario. There's a competition, or I have a goal. I'm doing my best, but I didn't get it. Yes, I didn't get it that time. I'm speaking about that specific time that I realized that I didn't get it. Well, I'm not happy about that. I'm not satisfied about that, right? However, I will feel completeness if I'm true to myself, if I did push myself to the extent of my abilities, meaning for me, doing my best. I will feel complete about that. I will feel complete about that. And that's the time the feeling of completeness will be the only feeling. And it might look something like that. I'll show that to you. It will look something like that. Yeah, with a hand. Yes, I'm not joking around. I'm 100% serious with you. It's not that exciting feeling. It's the feeling of completeness for me. It's like, okay, I've done my best. I'll try it next time. This is the feeling of completeness. It's not for me like jumping around, being super excited. No, this is being excited. It's not being complete. Being complete is as I shared, it's like, okay, this is what I accomplished with this effort. I try next time. So I understand it might not be the thing that you would think about. That top moving toward value for me is completeness. It's not like jumping around having fun. Why? 10 years ago, I might have put happiness as my top value. But right now I understand that I cannot feel happiness all the time. And I do want to feel sadness. Meaning, when I put happiness as the top value, it means between the lines that I'm moving away from sadness. But I know sadness is part of life, so I'm not escaping life. When I say happiness, for me, happiness is the top value, or excitement, or even passionate. For me, it's like escaping from real life, because I cannot be passionate 100% of the time. It doesn't make sense. Like, I cannot be up all the time. But completeness, since it's not that exhilarating, that thrilling, it's a little bit low in energy, it can be most of the time. That's why this is my top value, because I can win that game every day, because I can feel complete with myself. I can feel complete and being happy. I can feel complete and being sad. I can feel complete and being frustrated, not winning the competition. So I won't be like jumping, yes, I feel complete, I didn't win the competition. No, I'd be something like that. I do something like that, like, Okay, I've done my best. This is me feeling completeness. This is me feeling completeness, and this is what I want to share in this episode. Completeness for me, my top value is not necessarily the jumping, and winning. No, it's not even success. It's completeness, doing my best, because I can control that. I can control my effort. Some of the things I cannot control, but the completeness I can control, because it's about me putting the effort. This is why I chose that as my top value. This is what it means for me. So, before we go back to here, I just share with you that the next episode I will show you a specific example in the past that it was important for me to feel complete. Might be an interesting example. More about that in the next episode. But back to you. I'm here sharing with you my journey towards understanding my top values. And I just share with you my first top value. Now I get you back to an assignment that I already gave you. But I want to give you it again right now that you have a little bit better perspective. I want you to think about your top 3 values. Doesn't matter the order between them, just your top 3 values. Yes, I give you some examples and you can think about more things. Make a small competition between them and just choose the top 3. Start the process, start the journey. It starts from somewhere, okay? Let it start today, and I can give you some ideas for the values that you can list that are most important for you. It can be love, connection, intimacy, growth, contribution, certainty, uncertainty, adventure, making a difference, or any other thing that you value. Health, completeness. Think about these things and think about your top 3. First draft. It can change, but do something. Make this baby step. And let's meet the next episode. And I will continue sharing with you my journey towards my values. So, do this today, and of course, have an amazing day 1. See you tomorrow.